Today, Moskovsky Komsomolets continues a theme we've seen previously in the Russian press. This idea that it's in Donald Trump's own interest to secure a Ukraine peace deal, and fast. Trump is a leader in a hurry who doesn't want to be late. Nobody expected Trump to fulfill his ostentatious campaign promise to end hostilities within the first 24 hours of becoming president. But if he can't achieve a breakthrough on Ukraine in the run-up to Easter, or by the 30th of April, Trump's 100th day in office, this will be seen for sure as a failure. The paper identifies differences within the US administration. In Trump's inner circle, there is a major split on Russia and Ukraine. We don't know and cannot know all the details, but it's clear Special Envoy Steve Witkoff is pulling Trump one way, and Secretary of State Marco Rubio and the President's Ukraine envoy Keith Kellogg another. As far as we can tell, Trump is wavering and keeps switching direction. But time waits for no man, and with each day that passes, there is more and more pressure on the American leader. We'll see what the result of this pressure will be. Whatever happens, the 20th of April, Easter, and the 30th of April will be important benchmarks in the Ukraine crisis, hopefully in terms of helping to resolve it, but there is no guarantee. Izvestia too writes of a rift in the US administration. Marco Rubio and Keith Kellogg are calling on President Trump to not trust Moscow, while Vice President J.D. Vance calls Zelensky's grievances with the US absurd and certainly not productive. As for Trump, according to leaks published by Bild, he sees Russia as a partner he can make a deal with and not as an enemy. Judging by what this social scientist from Moscow's Higher School of Economics tells the paper, Russia's growing impatient. There's no sign the US truly wants to end the conflict. It would be easy to. Cut completely the Ukrainian army's access to intelligence and communications, and stop completely all NATO assistance. The US could, of course, do this, but it would mean admitting the defeat of NATO and correspondingly America. Economic news, Nezavisima Gazeta warns of a housing shortage in Russia in 2027-28. Prohibitive mortgage rates have led to an acute crisis in the construction sector. The number of projects being built has dropped by almost a quarter. That is why there are housing problems in the country. This imbalance will only increase, and the number of new apartment blocks and flats decrease. And Komsomolets reports that Russia may lose up to 40% of its fruit harvest due to the sudden spring frosts.